Alright, so we are back here. Turn this light on, give a little bit more light here. Montecristo number 1. We're into the second half, and getting a little bit more rougher through the nose. You know, I'm tasting like a little licorice now. Cigar is definitely a little bit more woody. Delicious. This is a delicious smoke. I guess one thing I love about these longer cigars is that you can kind of, you know, keep them in your mouth and breathe and talk, and the smoke is not going to go right in your nose while you're doing that. So, you know, the smoke is coming out here. Yeah, wow. So, a little bit about Montecristo, the brand. It is a pre-revolution Cuban brand. It was established in 1935. It's an international brand, which really I like to smoke the more local brands of Cuban cigars. I like Cuaba and La Gloria Cubana and Robaina and Trinidad. Upmans. H. Upmans are one of my new favorites. Man, I love some H. Upman cigars. Those are pretty good. The H. Upmans that I've smoked so far, the Connoisseurs and the Royales, those are some pretty good smokes. Very, very sweet profiles. Very, very smooth. Very, almost a little, you know, like this is a perfect cigar just to walk around all day. Just, you know, like before you light it up, you just walk around with it in your mouth, just chewing on it. It's very chewy. It's just, the wrapper is so delicious. It is very good, very, very good smoke. The tobacco comes from the Volta Bajo region in Pinar del Rio, Cuba. So that's, you know, the best, where the best tobacco in the whole world grows. That tobacco is very special because the soil in that Volta Bajo region has a very high amount of potassium and special ions. I think there's some cadmium and, you know, just some zinc, and, you know, it's got the soil profile is special to that particular area in the Caribbean. And because of that, well, not just because of that, but that's one reason why that tobacco grown there is so awesome. But the climate and the humidity and the rain and everything, it all just meshes to give you just perfect conditions to grow excellent tasting tobacco for cigars. So it is really cool, really, really cool. So yeah, the name Montecristo comes from the I can't remember the author's name. Anyways, they were dictating. They would dictate the Count of the Monte Cristo. Dumas, French. He wrote a couple awesome novels, and the Count of the Monte Cristo. They would dictate that in the rolling factories for the torsadors. So the torsadors would, it was a pretty, I don't know, tedious kind of a job. You're all day in a factory rolling cigars. So they came up with the idea to, the reader would read these stories and dictate these stories to the rollers to kind of freshen up their mind and stuff. And they would read, a lot of stories. So Romeo and